Hey people, I have a good idea. Let's bring in separation into the world, right? Let's have the women speaking only to the women and for the women. Let's have the men speaking only to the men and for the men. Let's have them encouraging themselves to be the best version of a man that they can be and the most prestigious woman that they can be too, right? The women. Let's make it so that people who are expressing themselves, their vulnerabilities, let's make them feel very uncomfortable so that they don't really feel like doing it anymore, so they don't open up to people, so they can't connect with people. Let's talk about the skin tone of each other. Let's talk about the religion of each other. Let's focus on the fact that I have a skin tone that doesn't resonate with yours, so we are different from each other. And let's also talk about the fact that my religious belief is different than yours, or my spiritual understanding is different than yours. So let's make a separation between the two of us, right? Because that works so beautifully to bring separation. How about the closed-mindedness that we can have, so that when other people share their perspective, we're not willing to be open-minded to see their perspective, to understand them more deeply, so that we can connect with their mindset, with their understanding, with who they are as an individual more deeply, because that is really good at causing separation too, right? The world of separation is beautiful. Let's make all the rich people stick together and all the poor people struggle. So much so that they find it hard to connect with others. And the rich people, they're so rich that they also look at the world as everyone's trying to take our money, so we'll separate from those people too. The people that have businesses and the people that have no businesses, the people that have jobs and the people that have no jobs. Let's make the people that have no jobs be a good example for the people who have jobs, to judge them based on the fact that they're not working, based on the fact that they're getting help. Let's look at the people with struggles and challenges that they face on a day-to-day basis, mentally, emotionally, internally, never mind externally. Oh wait, let's also include the external ones, the ones that are struggling with their physical health, and you observe them and watch them, and there's no curiosity, there's no interest, there's no willingness to assist or help or, appreciate them for who they are and what they are, because, it's not your problem. It's a good thing that it's not you that's going through that process, right? So that also helps to bring more separation. I'm starting to see that we live in a world, I'm not starting to see, I've seen it for a long time because this is how it's been, separate. But what I'm starting to see is, you see the opposite of all those things. There are people out there like that. Whether you believe it or not, whether you come into contact with them or not, whether you know this or not. And those people are the people that are more intentional with their time, with their thoughts, with their emotions, with their connection with each other, with their connection with themselves. And that's generally where it all starts from, or their connection with God, or their connection to their guides, or their connections to whatever connections they have. Connection itself develops what? More connection, because what you perceive, you receive. So if you perceive connection within yourself, within external, you receive more connection. So let's go and fight these wars that bring separation, rather than create a space that brings unity. We definitely are supposed to fight a war with war. We're definitely supposed to fight in general. We're definitely supposed to go against the separation to make unity. Because going against something brings more connection, right? Brings more unity. If you step out of this perspective of the challenge and the battle and the wars that we're facing, inside and outside, and you step into a perspective of, how can I bring peace How can I bring balance? How can I bring harmony? How can I bring. Don't even think of love, because love is an outcome of balance, an outcome of peace, an outcome of harmony. Everyone likes to look at love and say love is the way forward, but it's not. Love is the way that it is expressed outwardly. But to really express with love, you need to be in balance with yourself. You need to be in balance with your emotions so you don't get emotional and, emotionally react to people. You need to have balance within your mind so that your mind doesn't send you on wild goose chases, so that your mind doesn't perceive people doing things to you or because of you or whatever. When you bring balance to your emotions and your mind, it's easier to be present. And when you're present, once again, you're more intentional because you're there, you're living right now, not in your head or in your emotions of the fears of your future or the pain of your past. So, guys, let's bring more separation to the world, because there's not enough of it, is there? Anyways, guys, love you all. Or do I? Maybe I should bring separation too. Nah, I'd rather perceive the world that I would like to receive, perceive the world I'd like to live from and in. So I'm going to do what I need to for myself. That's it really, isn't it? Focus on you and I'll focus on me. And eventually, if we resonate in the same frequency, as everything is frequency, energy, source, creation, we will all end up in the same place together, in the same world, on the same bandwidth of experience. Which means whatever you feel inside, you're going to see outside. Not because the world changes, but because yours does. Anyways, that's my share for today. Take care, guys.